Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Here I'll be planning the week of July 1st to the 7th using SPC June mystery kit. And here are all the extras that I received. So I already whited out the dates and the bottom area and the sidebar. And here I wanted to put down the bottom washi, but I changed my mind because I knew I would need to put down the headers. So here I decided to use the green, yellow, and blue headers instead of the pink since most of the full boxes were pink. So now I'm deciding which full boxes I wanted to use, and I opted out for the flamingo one and the bottom washi full box one. And I used the girl in the sidebar, and I actually lined it up from the second line down. So Aria from Scribble Prints Co created this idea of using full box overlays to have a no white space look. And these are actually from my shop, and these are misfits, or like some of the foil is missing, so I don't mind using them. And for the EC layout now, you just have to line the top header and the bottom header to the bottom line, and you just line everything up centered. So yeah, and all the glitter headers and the full boxes should be equal to each other. So now I'm putting down the 15mm add-on from the kit, and I used the bow overlay from the foil, and the foil actually is a gold glittery, yeah. And now I'm putting down the bottom washi, and actually this one was very easy to cut. Normally I have to cut it twice, but I was able to do it in one go. And now I'm putting the rest of the bottom washi overlay down, and here I'm putting 3 full box overlays on my sidebar, and I left the bottom empty because I knew I was going to add a checklist there. So, but technically I didn't need to add 3 instead of, I could have added 2. And now I'm putting down the date dots from the wiggle, and yeah. So for the sidebar, I decided to put down a dinners header with a weekly weekly box, because this is a memory spread and I don't really need to track habits, but I like to track what I ate for dinner. And here I put down the other part of the bottom washi for some countdowns and a fancy label. And here I put down a pink this week header and 2 full box checklists. And I used a piece of washi to cover up the extra heart that would have been cut off. And here you saw that I had a cheat sheet of stickers that I gathered, so I won't be looking through sheets. So for Monday, I used a half box with a birthday emoji to mark down that it was my dad's birthday, my friend Alex's birthday, and that my puppy just turned 6 months. And then I used a label, or a fancy label, to mark down that I had dim sum with my grandma, and then a little thing, and I used an extra piece of washi to cover up the little thing and put a box icon or a package icon. And then for the bottom, I put down a book label with an emoji that said new releases, so to make sure that I publish them. And then I used another little thing to mark down that I need to organize my desk because I always leave it messy. And then for the bottom of Monday, I used a sushi emoji to mark down that we had sushi for my dad's birthday. And then for Tuesday, I used a onesie emoji with a flea and tick med from Planner Kate to mark down that my puppy needed his monthly dose. And then I used a little thing to write that I organized my wardrobe, and then I started packing for my trip in 2 weeks to London. So then I used a piece of washi to mark down that I designed, and another piece of washi that marked down that I print and cut and packaged orders. And then I put another fancy label down with a lazy emoji to mark down that I had a nap. And then I had an Amazon package. So for Wednesday, I put down another fancy label to mark down that was my friend Kristen's birthday. And I used a Once More with Love munchkin, birthday munchkin, and then I put a piece of washi to mark down that I cleaned my desk again, which technically half happened. And then I put down a money bag with a payday script from my shop to mark that I got paid for PayPal. Then I marked down with a piece of washi that my brother took my other dog a bath. And here I'm putting down little things to mark down that I had a package, and I watched 2 shows, Blood and Treasure and Good Trouble. And I had the Coffee Monsterz Co package. And then I was kind of full of emotions at the end of the night, so I put down a munchkin from OnceMoreWithLove. So for Thursday, I used a half box to mark down that it was 4th of July with a emoji from the Coffee Monsterz Co. And I forgot to put down like some foil that I got that I wanted to use in my spread, so I went to the other side and put down those. And here I'm putting down another piece of washi to mark down that I tried to clean my desk again. But it officially happened on Sunday. And then I put an appointment label to mark down that I was I had a flash sale in my shop. And then I used a fancy label to mark down that I was destashing some of my washi that I technically just hoard but not use. And I wasn't feeling happy about it. So then I used a piece of washi to mark down that I was packaging those orders up. And then for the bottom, I used a half box with a firework icon from my shop to mark down that I watched the fireworks. And then for Friday, I used a fancy label and a post office munchkin from OnceMoreWithLove to mark down that I went to the post office, and then I used another appointment label to mark down that I got paid from PayPal again. So then for the bottom of Friday, I used a day extender that I made from my own silhouette instead of buying it from Scribble Prints Co. And you can actually, hers is only, I believe, 45 cents for a sheet of 3 day extenders, so which is a really good price. And for the top, I used another munchkin to mark down that I had a printing munchkin that I printed some inserts, because later that day I got my print pression order. And then I got another package from Amazon for my dog's bed. Since he turned 6 months, he gets a new bed, or he finally gets a big boy bed. So then for the bottom of Friday, I used a computer icon with a piece of washi to mark down that I was designing. Or no, I had to update some listings. And then I used another fancy label to mark down that I had pizza with my cousin. And then at the bottom, and then I used the yellow package little things to mark down that I had my print pression package. And I ordered the snow, the B6 rings in snow. And then I used a create with pen angry emoji, or angry character to mark down that I was annoyed about something or someone. And then I used a full box, or a half box, to mark down that I had my last dinner with my grandma before she left the next day. So then for Saturday, I used a floor or a springtime emoji to mark down that it was my friend's birthday. And then I used a grandma emoji to mark down that my grandma was leaving back to Hong Kong. And then I used another emoji from the 3-year sheet to mark down that I had to drop her off, or my family dropped her off. And then after dropping her off, I went shopping, and I used a munchkin from OnceMoreWithLove. And then I used the Coffee Monsterz Co new release, and she's actually having a pre-sale on her sticker books, so if you want to pick those up. And then for Saturday, I got takeout, so I used another munchkin. So for Sunday, I used a springtime emoji to mark down that it was the Women's World Cup final and Team USA won, so yay for them. Then I used a half box with another springtime emoji with the planner to mark down that I wanted to finish setting up my B6 rings. And then I used a YouTube icon with a little thing to mark that I filmed 3 videos. And then I used another clean desk sticker from Happy Daya to mark down that I actually cleaned my desk. And I used another emoji with a post icon for Instagram from the Coffee Monsterz Co with a toffee bananas, but now it's called papery, I believe, flat overlay to mark down that I was taking photos for Instagram, and I'll actually be posting a lot more this summer, hopefully. So now I'm adding some of the foils that I missed and the foiled headers overlay that I forgot to put down, so I only put it down where I didn't cover up the header that much. So I didn't add one to Monday and Wednesday when I put the sticker over the header. So I put down some of the full box overlays and the corner overlays and the sprinkle icons, or the sprinkle confetti from the sheet. And I added some to the full boxes and on some of the emojis, and I actually added 2 hearts on the Coffee Monsterz Co Happy Mail sheet from the hearts in the heart eyes, so that it has an extra bit of foil in the eyes. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching the spread. Until next time, bye!